welcome back. We had a full-on crash, and the game just up and died. So that was a thing. While we were looking at the skills menu, because we can do skills now.
There were technical difficulties.
Yes. All right, latent skills is. I love latent skills. Okay,
No,
so
there's a Scrubs quote. Once upon a time.
okay.
It was season 4, I believe,
Whirlwind /
of
Mercury
Scrubs, the popular NBC program.
Uh-huh.
And one character asked another.
Oh, that's cool.
He said,
I want that one.
"How do you know it is not your son?" Right?
Uh-huh.
Asking a dude if he knew whether or not a person was his son.
Okay. Okay.
And the father responded, he said, "Mostly because his mother was 8 months pregnant when I met her, but there were other signs." Which is hilarious, because you don't actually need additional signs.
Right, that one's pretty conclusive. Okay, so I want this one because that looks cool, and I like the idea of being able to counter thrusts. So I'm gonna go ahead and save up for that one. Yeah.
How much do you have right now?
I'm about halfway to my second point. So we're gonna go ahead and.
How many points do you need for the countering the thrust?
2. So in a way,
And you're
I'm
halfway to
3/4 of the
one?
way- I'm halfway to my second.
So you're 3/4.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, yeah. So now we know a little bit about that, but we still didn't figure out how to. Actually, let's go back and check one more time and see if he will actually. If he'll actually talk about the Buddha bell thingy that I got, because that seemed important. It's definitely important to the lady who thinks I'm her son.
I mean, it didn't seem unimportant.
Okay. I also like how he sheathes his sword out of respect whenever he comes in. But see, it's a lot of Buddhas, like
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me a second.
Give him a second. He's doing super important super things. Super important super things.
Yeah, I'm mostly pulling up chat so that I can see if anybody says anything.
No, people said things.
Yeah, you. Okay.
No, there were 4 dedicated personnel who were commenting.
Okay. So he can't die to mere dragon rot. I mean, that's good.
No one
but
can die to mere dragon rot.
I suspect otherwise.
狼殿
Yes, I'm glad I've.
死体はまだあなたの体は
Appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world.
天地あれば私のところへ来てください
I mean, there's a bunch of scary people out there. Okay, I don't know what to do with the statue thing.
The Buddha statue?
Yeah, because she said to present it or whatever, and go talk to the guy. Okay, so under like in the item description or whatever. Yeah, the sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered.
Yeah, but you're just gonna find a place. It's like when you pick up like big rocks
Okay.
in other games.
Okay.
You know, like you pick up a stone, and it's like, there's an amethyst stone of Balgiri. And then you look for the shrine of Balgiri.
Yeah, but it specifically mentions the guy that I'm talking to, and he'll know what to do with it, and he's not telling me anything.
Wait, what guy? Wait, what does it say?
It says the sculptor will know how it should be offered.
No, yeah, obviously the sculptor will know.
That's sculptor.
read that. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered. Okay, so there are 3 key points. One of them, whoa. One of them is old woman. One of them is offered on another's behalf. And only the third one of the 3, is the sculptor.
Yeah.
Talk to the sculptor. Next. Present prosthetic. Fit new prosthetic tool. Complicated. Okay, this guy's name is Sculptor.
Right.
Right? How do you know that he's the sculptor at...
The dilapidated temple? Because when I
Prove-
choose dilapidated temple on the travel menu, on the
dilapidated temple.
important places, dilapidated temple. That shows a picture of the place
No,
where I am.
That's incorrect. That's dilapidated temple. Go to the Ashina Reservoir. The literally only other place that you have gone.
Yeah, I can't. That's where the game started, and that's where I lost my arm.
Okay, so I'll tell you, 3-to-1 ratio. There's a dilapidated temple in every place that you come across.
With the sculptor? The sculptor? Seems unlikely.
A sculptor in a dilapidated temple is like
no,
saying...
no, it says the sculptor.
Sure.
The sculptor at the dilapidated temple.
Sure. But having a sculptor at a dilapidated temple is as frequent as having a greeter at a Walmart entrance. There's no mysticism here. Only a high amount of, shall we say, preponderance of role.
Okay, so I can get back to where I was fighting earlier without really having to deal with any of the enemies over here.
Psst. Sounds to me like cowardice.
I mean, it's just kind of skipping a bunch of enemies. It's more of a self-preservation thing to me than like cowardice.
It's cowardice.
So what if I kill different people?
Kill them in 3 people.
Okay, there's one. Black grains forming the base for gunpowder. Material used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of an explosive and occultic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications.
Per 200 meters,
That is a different...
which is 700 feet. If you know anything about meters, 300 meters is 700 feet. If you kill 3 enemies per 300 meters,
Okay,
slash
you
700
said you were
feet.
gonna. You said you were gonna watch. You said you were gonna watch the chat. Chat has been yelling at me to give the bell to the statue.
I was watching Twitch chat.
Twitch chat has not been relevant at any point during this.
I noticed that.
Like I did see that. Yes. Okay, there's 2 guards down there. That would give me my 3.
In 300 meters / 700 feet. Yes, correct. That's 3.
It is. Ooh, sneaky. Stop doing that.
You need to overcome your obstacles.
I'm gonna wait till he walks away and then resurrect and kill him in the back.
Death, which seems to me like a not really good sign.
I don't know, worked out pretty well for me.
Alright, sure. Sure. No, but legit, I was watching Twitch chat, not YouTube chat.
No, I understand that. Okay, so all of those kills, except for maybe the gunslinger dude, are unnecessary.
Hey chat. Do you remember back in the day when one of the 2 founding members of Twitch, who shall remain nameless, had super long hair and no beard and looked like a creepy creepster?
Right. I think we all remember that.
Before he cut his hair and started looking like a normal human being?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember that? 'Cause it was weird. He was in here for a hot second and has been ignoring since XD. You didn't know him when back when he had his long hair? You didn't know him when he had the full like Wes Anderson look going on? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the long hair was garbage. Nowadays, he still looks like he's from the 1940s, which I think is kind of ideal, right?
Ooh, I found somebody who's not dead.
Because the people from the 1940s could converse. They would like him looking the way he is, right? That it was not good here. Like, in theoretical style, it was good hair. But in practice, it didn't work on him.
Okay, so this is the son of the lady that's like right there.
Okay. Alright, Zach. I feel ya. And I will tell you. But, this is a trap. Right? Zed. I will tell you. I feel about his hair the way I do because I'm ex-military. Which means either you condemn his hair the way it was, or you condemn the military. Sophie's choice, Zed. What are you gonna do?
No.
Sophie's choice, Zed. What are you gonna do?
That is not Sophie's choice.
That is Sophie's choice. Either he says the hair was unprofessional, or he says that he doesn't support the military. He just says, Kevin knows what I do. You're fair. And, I'll tell you this, Zed. With an answer So vague and so mysterious. There could not be possible. I'm sorry, Zed. Zed stands for Z, and Z stands for boy. What do you want me to do? A through L is boy, and M through Z is girl. It has nothing to do with your particular gender, but it has to do with Z is Z in British, and in British you would be a boy. So I would assume that you're not a boy, which means I would assume that you're not British. But if I assumed that you weren't British, then that would be an assumption of your gender based on your nationality. And choosing what I chose to do was I chose to assume your nationality rather than your gender, because to me, I think you would be foolish to say that gender is more important than nationality, because gender is not more important than nationality. Agree or disagree, Zed?
So, when I asked my brother to monitor chat, this isn't necessarily the interaction I had in mind.
True. You're 100% right, Zed. But that wasn't the question. The question was, which is more important, gender or nationality? Also, Kevin is enjoying this. So thumbs up to you and thumbs up to me, Zed. We're both heroes.
Heroes is a bit much.
Shh. This is between me and Zed. You think gender is more important than nationality?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because to me, I feel like there's no difference in capability of the genders. Personally, that's my own personal opinion, is that there's no difference between what a British person can do and what an American person can do. Or no. There's no difference between what an American male and what an American female can do, and what a British male and what a British female can do. But there is a significant difference between what a Canadian can do and what an African can do, right? Because it's based on their environment and being raised on. I'm not trying to get you started on gender politics. I'm just saying that, to me, nationality is more important than gender. And if you think that gender is more important than nationality, that's like, I don't have a rebuttal, because there is no rebuttal. There's no, well, like it's an opinion-dominated thing, right? That's not something that there's no data that backs up either point.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to look up what the heck to do with this stupid little bell, because I'm not getting it.
快晴の流飲快晴の幾度また快晴の
Yes, I'm doing all kinds of soul things. Okay, actually,
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with the locale. Whether or not high percentages of Africa are...
I'm going to back off and I'm going to look up some stuff, because I'm actually interested in contributing to that, and that has nothing to do with anything going on, you know, in this whole Sekiro thing.
It has nothing to do with Africans. It has nothing to do with Swedish people. It has nothing to do with anything.
So I hope you've enjoyed the show.
Familial background.
And I'll see you next time.
Give it to the statue, Kevin. Wait.
What statue?
What
I
statue?
have communing
Zed?
with the sculptor's idol.
Zed, what statue?
And I don't know what other statue I would interact with.
Yeah. Is it in town, Zed?
So I don't see anything to do with the bell. This is the most ornate statue that I have here, and I can...
No, to the statue. Not the shrine. It didn't do anything when you communed with the statue?
No.
Go back to the statue real quick.
It just opens the menu.
Go back to the statue right quick.
Okay.
That's not a statue.
What statue do you want me to go to?
The one in the sculptor's house.
There's statues everywhere. You mean this one?
Yeah, try that one.
The one that says pray? Just because this cues the cutscene doesn't mean you were right.
The Buddha in the sculptor's house. Duh, says Zed. See, in all caps, says Zed. Listen, Zed, let's try to be a little nicer to Kevin. He doesn't have the, capabilities that you and I have, okay? Listen. Oh, I'm in the background. Hey, Zed. Can you see me, Zed?
So I don't know what old memory. 3 years ago. I think we just time traveled. Okay, so a minute ago I said thanks for watching and did my final salute, whatever. We just time traveled. I'm interested in what's happening here, so let's do this. Okay, so there's pellets. I get to keep my medicinal gourd. Okay. Hirata estate. Cool. Cool. What the heck is going on? This is crazy. Yeah, that didn't look good. Okay, so where do we need to get to? I guess we just jump down there and go hang out over there. Okay, so jump from here. Fistful of ash. Okay, so did I lose all my items? No, I've still got all my items. Hey, buddy. So what's up with 3 years ago?
Yeah, he's dead though.
He's not. Shh. No, that's the guy that freaking threw a shuriken at me and got me killed and stuff.
Incorrect.
Ask what happened or ask what year it is?
Ask what year it is.
It's 3 years ago. Don't ask what happened. Thieves at Hirata Estate.
You can trust the blank narration over the eyewitness. Dude, you talk, but it's okay to be stupid.
What year is it? What an odd question. It's 3 years ago.
Did he say it 3 years ago?
They said it's the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage, and then he started giving himself head. So, that's the thing that's happening right now on screen. I mean, he's doing it. Like, you look at the screen and you tell me what you think is going on with that dude. Like, he's pretty much
dead.
Well, I mean, the French call it the Little Death.
They call what the Little Death?
Orgasm.
They call the Little Death?
The Little Death, yeah, in French.
Okay. However, I will submit to you.
I mean, I didn't ask for that.
You know. Well, what would you call it? 80 words in French?
Probably slightly less than that.
You think you know fewer than 80 words in French?
Well, as French and French. Because,
Good.
like, guillotine. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Accoutrement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know, roundabouts 80 words in French, right?
Okay.
Correct or incorrect?
I will agree with you for the
It's
sake of
not-
continuing
it's
the
not
conversation.
Anything but a question to you about what you think about your own self.
Right.
Which is like, The definition of a question to which there is no wrong answer.
Dowsing powder. Medicine for treating burns. Heals the burn status abnormality. I mean, yeah. That seems like something that would be useful. So this is going to be real boring, so Cameron's going to fill it in by telling us about French while we wait for this guy to come over here so that he can turn around so that we can stab
The
him.
whole entire point is that I don't know French, I don't speak French, I don't like French.
But you still know some.
No. I know Spanish. What I was trying to do was trying to tell you that the amount of Spanish that... What is this? But I was trying to tell you...
I don't know. It looks like you're in a version of heaven from here because you turned it on and not like all the whole top half of the camera is white.
Right. I see that. I'm in heaven. You're playing video games.
I mean, that's my version of heaven. So.
Right. Anyway, so the point is that like you speak French, I speak Spanish, right?
Right.
But we both speak American English, which means we both speak Spanish and French, right?
Right.
But the point of the matter is, the only difference between us.
Okay, you didn't notice when the lantern went out behind, or the torch went out behind you? Because
I mean, I didn't see it, but yeah, I don't like it.
Okay.
Anyway. The difference between us is not the language we've chosen or how much English feeds into the two languages.
Right.
The difference between us is how much effort we put into it, right? So
Okay.
you, by default, know more French than I know Spanish, but you have put less effort into learning the secondary language than I have. But the point is
That you're worse at learning languages?
that either of us should pursue Japanese first. Not
Yeah.
first over other languages, but first over one another. And the fact that neither of us have done it is shame for both of us. Because if you ask Zed, Zed speaks flawless Japanese. Look it up, it's true. Go ahead and Google it.
That fish noticed me and swam away. I'm very confused by this.
That's literally
Fish-
what fishes do.
Fish don't tend to notice things that aren't happening in water.
Rapidly more.
Yeah, the little death orgasm.
She says it's toy. I'm sorry. I said she. What I meant to say was he. Because Zed is a masculine consonant.
What makes C masculine?
Arbitrary bullshit from the fact back when only the Italians and French were writing. Everyone else is just recording verbally. Okay, I'm a boy now, I guess. Kevin, your brother says so.
Dang it. No, stop attacking me.
Anyway, I gotta go. Bye, Zed. Bye, Twitch. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for coming on the stream. I have 2 skill points now.
I mean, more than you had when I showed up.
Coincidence? I think not.
I mean, I suspect it's a coincidence.
I mean, mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I did not know that Koi could get that big. Mibu Possession Balloon. Mibu Balloon filled with the fountainhead water blessed with the blessing of fortune. If one pops this vibrant green Mibu Balloon and prays, then its water splashing upon those its water splashes upon will have a higher chance of obtaining items. Okay, cool. Also, I really want to kill that Koi now. Wait, is water not fatal anymore?
water's not fatal. Oh, that's awesome.
もしもしお主恋の鱗を知らんかいキラキラ光る宝鯉の鱗それを持てば存分に褒美を取らそうぞ
Okay. What do you offer? Divine grass, withered red gourd, mask fragment, right? I mean, obviously I've wanted that for a long time. Koi grow forever? Kappa, yeah. Floating passage text. Skill unlocked upon acquiring these. Okay, then that's the one I want. Deemed heretical due to its foreign origin. Huh. Koi are just big goldfish.
今度は鱗
I would love to, and I'm gonna, but I gotta find them first. But yeah, this whole going back in time is very, certainly interesting. There you are. And it's very... How do you sneak up on a fish? That apparently. Treasure carp scale. To the average person, it's just a beautiful scale. But there are some who exalt a certain master, who consider these scales among the most precious things in the world. For this reason, collecting them could be worthwhile. Could be, will be.
そこのお主もしお主
I
もし
did
も
bring you a scale, but I need 5. So I'm not buying divine grass. Although it is from Dogen, so that's
今度
promising.
は
Yeah, the whole swimming thing is very strange to me. So since we're gonna swim, let's swim a bit. I like how the dolphin dives forward. What? I don't know what this dolphin. What noise dolphins make. Interesting. So if you're hanging out in the reeds and stuff that's hidden. Okay, so 2 down. Okay, that really looks like it. Okay. I was gonna say, that looks like it should be a ledge that I can get on. Yes, the dolphin noises are terrible. I fully acknowledge that, and I've made peace with it. So we will keep trying to find. Oh yeah, dolphins do the, which is not better, but is more accurate. So we need to keep killing carp until we can find 5 of those things, so we can buy the whatever art thing. But let's go back towards the general hanging. Can I just swim at you until I get close enough and then stab it? Yeah, looks like I can do precisely that. So there's what? That's 3. No, not quick items. Yeah, so I've got 3. So keep an eye out and let me know if you see any more fish, because I want to kill them. There's a fish. Okay, so I'm guessing that there's 5 fish over here so that I can unlock that thing. so they can get into deeper water and swim down. Which is legit, because swimming down is a valid defense for a fish against a guy with a sword. Just saying. Okay, so there's 4. Dang it, now I just want to find the other fish. Okay, so where's the boundary of the world this way? Right there. That's the boundary of the world. Right there. Okay. So, yeah, I think we'll just kind of swim over in this direction, and if we can find another carp, then we'll sneak up on it. So yes, according to the chat, I am now more accurate. There was no comment on whether it was any good, which I appreciate, because I am very much aware that it wasn't. Alright. There's one. I just go over here and then jump at it. Then that's 5, right? That's 5. Let's go get us a special swishy sword art that is forbidden. Because everybody knows that swishy sword arts are the best kind. Where's the little pot guy? Oh, he's over here. So yeah, this whole hey, you're now 3 years ago is a very. I do in fact have the fish scales that you desire. So give me a floating passage text. Also, mask fragment. Like, I mean, I want that too, but floating passage text, I could have it now. Overwhelming enemies in a furor of graceful aggression. Also, it bothers me a little bit that it seems like the unleash attacks in a flowing dream dance-like form, overwhelming enemies in a furor of graceful aggression, seems more like that should be the end of the quote. But yes, treasure carp scales. Okay. So now how do I do that? Fishies will respawn anyway. Yeah. Okay. So combat arts are special attack skills based on the strengths of the fighting style they belong to. Must be equipped. Okay. R1 while holding L1. Okay. So can I do that now? Equipment menu, combat arts, floating passage. Which it is kind of fun that it's called the floating passage. Ooh, I do like that. That's pretty. But yeah, I'm sure the fish will be back. So let's continue our journey down 3 years ago. Because after the war, we went back to New York. Okay, that gate is closed. That means you're just a free kill. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! That felt good. Okay. Now, okay, we have an idol, which means that this area is safe-ish, right? That's what that means. So we're going to commune with it, set it up as a thing. Pick up the items, ceramic shard. Wait for the guy to turn around. And kill him. before he gets too close to his buddy. Nope. Nope, too late. Ooh, archer. Very observant archer. Okay. That's fine. That means I'm just going to wander around back here, where you cannot see me. What is that? Oh, it's those little thingies. So I still haven't figured out. I know that I have my prosthetic whatever, but I don't remember how to use it. So there's the prosthetic tool. I can now do shurikens, but I don't know. I love all the sneaking around for this game. Like, this is, I really enjoy sneaky games. On Go Sugar, this is the defense one. Yeah, it reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Okay, so we've got that going for us. So let's go up here. Okay, there's the archer that was giving us trouble before. So many bodies. So, try not to be seen. Okay, how did we do? Okay, I don't know for sure how to do the ceramic shard thing. But that guy's definitely trying to see me. So let's just... Right, there's bamboo in the way. How could you possibly do a thing? Okay. No, stay down, buddy. No, we don't want to be seen. Have you not been paying attention? This is a stealth game. Okay, so if we do this and then throw, nothing happens. Okay, then let's just kill one of them with a sword through the face, and then just fight the other one. Okay, cool. Oh, and we continue the archer. So okay, so they heard noise. Yeah, but you're just an archer. You are super killable. Like, super killable. I don't know if you realize how killable you are as an archer, but you are super killable, like super fast. Fistful of Ash. I do want to use that at some point. Okay, let's just go ahead and pop a pellet. Heal up to full, because this next encounter looks like it's going to be not as much fun. As long as you have one spirit emblem, you can use your prosthetic tool by using R2. Okay. So that's a thing that I can do, but how do I target it? That's a bunch of enemies. No, don't look at me. I mean, if you're gonna come over here, that's fine. No, don't lose interest. Oh, we were gonna do a thing together. Okay, so we want to get behind all of them. Obvi. We'll do that. So sneak around here. Anyone to eavesdrop on? Because I like eavesdropping. No, must have got enough. Wasn't dropping no eaves. Okay, what did you hear / see? Because I don't know what all that is about. Oh. Yeah, you're scary. I don't want you to do a thing. Ah, stop it. Again, you're just an archer. So die, archer. Give me all your money. Okay. So that could have gone a lot worse. I feel. Also, are they like the invading army or something? Because they seem like there's just a bunch of bodies all over the place, and they seem super not to care about that. So I think that they're the bad guys. And since I'm killing them, that makes me by extension. So, no looting any of these? Okay. I like how completely a sword destroys a cart. Like the whole thing just falls apart. But a fence, no. You can never destroy a fence with a sword. Sugars, another offensive one. Alright, where are we going next? Okay, so I mean, like that was sneaky-ish. I'll say. I'll give myself half sneaky credit. Okay, stay low though, buddy. Because I heard a dog. Oh yeah, there you are. So there's 2 dogs, a couple humans, and the dogs are okay, like individually, but just as a whole, I'm not a fan. Can't kill you through the wall, good to know. Magic shard. Ah, get away from me. Okay, let's just go somewhere else where they're more friendly. Because that was super less than friendly over there. I was getting a very distinct hostile vibe from those people and the dogs. Okay, that didn't work at all. Stop stepping on stuff, Sekiro. You're being rude. Okay, so can I just... Is this just a door? No, that is a video game wall disguised as a door. Okay. Okay, so there's an archer up on there. Ah, no. Stop. Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna hang out across the wall, and you can't do anything about it. So that's kind of broken. That's super broken, actually. So what if I jump up here and try to jump down on you? Okay, then I just win. I like that. Also, because of my own video thing, I can actually see how close I am to another skill point. Oh, you can just straight up see me right there. So not that. Very, very quiet. So we've got 4 guys there. One of them seems to be just hanging out in the fire. Like, I'll be honest, that guy freaks me out more than the rest of them, because he's just hanging out in the fire. Like, what am I supposed to do to that? So, yeah. Also, I would have thought that I could eavesdrop on them because I'm really close to them. Okay, so we can sneak in between buildings. Kind of look over here. Okay, so he's just hanging out and just breathing in the smoke. That's not ideal health-wise. So let's try a ceramic shard. Okay, so that definitely did a thing. No, grab onto the ledge. Okay, or just hang out on the roof. Whatever. Okay, so... Oh, you're up here. No, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. Jump, move, die. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna resurrect and then just run away. But I am gonna grab all your buddy's money as I go, haha! And then go back over to the sculptor's idol thing. I wonder if dragon rot in this area actually affects other stuff. Because dragon rot is supposed to like infect everybody around me, but I'm 3 years ago? I don't know. So, yeah. Actually, that is a pretty long stream. So I'm actually gonna call that for tonight. It's been fun. Thank you for hanging out with me, Umbasa. And yeah, we'll see you next time.